A Bionicle set that didn't get released. A LEGO set that was cancelled. Fascinating. What's the story with this set? Also, how can you get it? Is the set any good? How can you use the pieces to build your own MOCs? These are all great questions. So let's answer as many as we can in today's video. Let's dive in. This is set number 6128 and it is simply titled Function. Sometimes it's also referred to as Function 2008 because, yeah, it came out in 2008, you guessed it. Now, the reason that it's called Function is because, well, essentially the purpose of this set was to showcase some of the new functions from the new range of toys. That function being the Zamasphere launcher. We have seen other sets with this same idea before. For example, this set, which is titled Squid Launcher Function. It showcased the brand new Squid Launcher function that debuted in 2007. Yeah, a cheap set that kind of highlights the new features. Sure, that makes sense. But if this set was made to show off the Zamasphere launcher, why was it released in 2008? The Zamasphere launcher first appeared in sets in 2006. Seems a bit late to be showing it off now. Well, maybe this was meant to release in 2006, but perhaps it got delayed. And then when they were actually able to release it, it was already 2008. And by then, the Zamasphere launcher felt too old and redundant. Maybe that is why the set was cancelled. Although, we did get sets in 2008 that did include Zamasphere launchers, so they weren't really redundant. Maybe my theory holds no validity at all. Although, now that I think about it, why wasn't this set showing off the brand new function, the Midax Skyblaster? Yes, they share the same ammo, but they are totally different mechanisms. You'd think that they would build this around that piece, not this one. Huh. Anyway, it is worth pointing out, this theory that I've been floating around that the set was cancelled because the Zamasphere was too redundant, and it got delayed, whatever, all that kind of stuff, that is pure speculation. Yeah, it seems like that could be the reason, but I'm totally guessing. I have no facts or evidence to back this up. No one does. We have no idea why LEGO cancelled this set. It's not really the kind of thing that they broadcast to the world. We don't know, and we may never know why it was cancelled. So you might be thinking to yourself, okay, if this was never released, how do I have one? Well, we know this exists because there are instructions that were found for it on lego.com. Yeah, so okay, before LEGO cancelled this, they made instructions, they made the cover art, they made quite a lot. I get the sense that this was cancelled very late into the design process. And that just adds more mystery to this set. What happened? This set, like many other promotional sets, doesn't tie into the Bionicle story at all. For all intents and purposes, this character and this set are not canon. And that's pretty much everything you need to know about the history behind this set. But let's take a closer look at this little dude. There's actually not much to him. He can't really pose or anything, he's kind of static. You can move these bottom pieces down here and flip the wings out, or fold them in, which is actually quite satisfying to do. And it's nice, it makes this feel a little bit more like a bird. It can be sitting, it can be flying. Speaking of it looking like a bird, when we look at it from below, you'll notice this yellow piece, kind of mimicking a bit of a belly. This reminds me of other real-life birds that have different coloured bellies or exotic colours that adorn their feathers. I like that touch. This could have easily been another silver piece, and yeah, it probably would have looked a little bit boring. But this little pop of colour does a lot. It really lightens things up. The Zamasphere can be launched out, as you would expect. Although, one thing I love about this, the Zamasphere of course has various holes and the injection point. And they kind of do resemble a bit of a pupil, making this look like a larger eye. It's kind of cute. Although, hey, maybe that's another reason that this set got cancelled? Because you would be launching the eye off of this creature, which is a little bit graphic. Maybe LEGO didn't like that. All in all, this is one of the weirdest polybags that LEGO ever made, or was planning on making. Yet compared to some of the others, this one, you could mistake this for not even being a real creature. It is literally a weapon with wings. Is it sentient? Is it a weapon? I don't know. It certainly doesn't have the same level of charm as some of the other ones do. But I still like him. He's cute. I like to think of him as some little bird that the Toa can befriend. And you can see this as just one of the many creatures that inhabit the world of Bionicle. And anytime LEGO shows us more Rahi that live in this world, it makes it feel more rich and real. And I love that. That's always a good thing to get. But anyway, let's do what we always do. Let's take a look at the pieces that come in this set and see how you can use them in your own creations. Oh, but before we do, while we're talking about pieces, no elements in this set are exclusive. So yeah, go get those instructions, get all those pieces from your collection, and you can bring this to life. The pieces are all pretty common. And that's good. It means this set is cheap and easy to get. Heck yeah. Anyway, how can you use these pieces in your own creations? Well, the set comes with one of these silver Borok teeth, or technically Borok eyes, but whatever. If you've got a couple extra lying around, why not do what Viro 13 has done and turn them into claws? This is pretty sweet. And I love too how it complements the silver pieces that we see on other parts of this creation. Very nice. Up next, this Keytorange foot piece. Again, you'll need an extra one if you want to do what this MOC does, but Stip363, well, he's turned them into thighs. You can see there's a few extra system pieces here to fill in the gaps and round it off. Yeah, those pieces make for excellent thighs. It looks good. Up next, those Aliwa blades that make up the wings. This piece is pretty versatile, and Ron Folkers illustrates that quite nicely. We got one up top for an elongated face, we got some on the character's waist as well, and then a few more make up this sort of shawl or, I don't know, body armor. There's some on the arms, and look, you can use these for all sorts of different things. Not bad. The Zamasphere launcher is next. My Snail Eats Pizza is the man who made this one. And I like that this part makes up pretty much the entire frame of this crossbow. Or bow and arrow, not a crossbow. Look, without this gunmetal piece, you'd really struggle to form the shape of this bow. It's an essential part of the construction of this weapon. Grab this piece and try and replicate something similar. Another piece that pairs with this launcher are the soft hose elements. Interesting pieces, and Les L822, he's got a bunch of them. And check it out, they make for some sweet shoulder armor. The curved design of these pieces pairs well with the curved Technic piece on the back. All these pieces work together and form a nice rhythm, a nice harmony. The energy that they've got, I like it. Beautiful. That's some ideas for how you can use these pieces. Yeah, whether you want to take this set apart and use those pieces in a MOC, or if you just got some of these pieces lying around, well, hopefully that's given you some ideas. Alright, if you're waiting for a revamp of this set, like we always do, sorry, I don't have one. No one has revamped this set. I've looked and I ain't found nothing. Maybe you can be the first person to revamp Function. And maybe you can give it a better name than Function. Greg. Maybe a better name than that. You know what I mean? Function isn't really a name. But still, that's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed hearing the fascinating history of this cancelled Bionicle set. Thanks for watching, everyone. Happy building, and bye for now. At the time of recording this, the new Spider-Man trailer just came out. Oh my god, I'm so excited!